Welcome back to Landgraph Basics. In this example, we are going to discuss about conditional edge. What is a conditional edge? There are many nodes. Initializer is one node which is directly connected to another node. It's just an edge. And even number is not a normal edge, it is a conditional edge. That means it can either connect to output node or it can be connected to the prime number node. If the given input is an even number, it is going and connecting here. If the given number is not an even number, it is going and connecting to the prime number. This is how it connects. Let's see how to build this node. Okay. Let's build the graph. Okay. Here I'm initializing the graph and adding 4 different nodes. Each node is having a function. Few things that we need to really discuss. What is the state and what is the each function is doing. Let's discuss one after another. Let's discuss about the state. What is it containing? State is containing what? N is a variable which is an input. Second one is the is even, which it is going to set the number is even, true or false, the given input. And prime number is going to set true or false. If the number is a prime, it sets true, otherwise false. I will discuss route little later. It's a variable. But output also we know. Output says if the number is a given even number, it says it builds a string even number and then prints it. If it is odd and then prime number, accordingly it builds a string and then gives the output. These are the 3 different values that I am going to set. Now let's discuss about initializer. We know initializer, all the variables except the input is set to false, false, none and none. Okay, this is the initializer. And next thing is even, the even number is also we know if the given input is n, if it is an even number, it is going to set to true. And the route variable, which I am talking about, the route variable is a string. It is saying it is even number, simply. Okay, this is one thing. And if the number is not an even number, if it is odd, it is setting as a even false, and then route is setting to not even. It's a string, it is going to set up. We understood even number also. The prime number, the name itself suggests if the given number is even number, it sets to true, otherwise it sets to false. So we have discussed all the functions and initialization, everything we have discussed. Now let's continue. Since we know each node name and node functions we understood, state is also understood. Now I'm going to add an edges. Okay, of course initializer is connected to start, which is I have done, and then initializer again connected to even number. Perfect. And now even number node is not a normal edge, it is a conditional edge. Okay, how to understand this conditional edge? Okay, if this node returns, if the node says the given number it is even, it is going to output directly. If the node is going to return it is not even string, it is going to go to the prime number. So this is the conditional edge that I added. This is an if and else, something like this, if and else. If the string is returned it is even string, it goes to the output node. If it is this string output, it goes to the prime number node. So this is a dictionary, which is the output and which node to connect. What is the string? What is the node it is going to connect it? So this is how it is connected. So this is the conditional edge. But who is the one who is going to check it is even or not even? It is going to set, if you understand it correctly, in this case even number, okay, the route variable, even number is going to set the route variable to it is even or it is not even. That we know. But who is really going to say to go here or go here? That is where the router functions works. So what is it going to do? After finishing this node, even number node, the control goes to route validator function. What is route validator is going to do? It is going to read that route value. What is the route value? It is being set by is-even node, telling that either this string or this string. That route value it is reading and then returning that route value. So that means what is it is going to return? Either it is going to return it is even or it is not even. That is the value it is going to return. Since after this node the next function is executed this, which is returning a value, either this value or this value. Since it is discussed like that, it is written like that. So if it is written it is even, it goes to the output node directly here. If it is written this, it directly going and talking to the prime number, okay, which is this node. From there, it is again normal edge. So it is not a conditional edge, it is just a normal edge connecting to the output. This is how the whole compilation, whole the graph is built, and then I compiled it, and then save it as a graph, and then return the graph. Let's execute the whole graph now. Okay, I am invoking the graph twice, one with the n value 10, another time n value with the 17. Let's see what is it going to be the output. So I'm going to initialize the, I'm going to execute the graph twice. Let's see. Okay, I'm executing. So when it is executed, it is said 10 is even number and not a prime. So it is directly going here. And when it is 17, it is saying it is odd number and a prime number. Who is going to build this string, this output? This output node. Let's understand what is this output node. See here, it is going to check number is even or not. If it is even number string, otherwise odd. And then it is also checking prime or not prime. So these two strings appended and then store it in the output variable. So that is exactly that I am trying to print response.output. That's all. Thank you.